Abusia memo ajo ema akwaba edeba Top City TV so eduru ya woda say dia wanka say when you say unlimited chat with KOK ena yede ebro ewa fidikesi so ene de dwe yedi enkomo ede afa events ahodo aya ekoso ewo ye Bono mantam ha enti me say mbre no mene opanimpa e friend no Mario ni eyi ama ono ene ye platinum edges panimpa na say candifo say na obeka ni bia no eto asumu enti Mario akwaba
yeah
champion mai na den eko
yeah show mo eja yeah una mo yemfi for it
me so me kan ho chrono bi mo nsa
okay
what is say ya more position na wo
there we are
okay so bibia boko there
na mi adom boko
e dey ready ase send me kan no na wo ye opani powder platinum edges ano na ba platinum edges so dey bi nim say e sensitive fashion weekend e na mudi udwuma yi pa minim say na obesi ada adwumako no edi a chere etiefo
oh okay
any ahwefo
we miss an chair me chair etiefo ni ahwefo nyina okay platinum edges ye nyama bebre enye yi nko anya fashion show ni nko anya wo award shows bi so ayen so yen sa sha ase kakra ye movie premieres ye na yesan events man for kwankra ye brand and so my companies being advertisements events no wedding outdooring parties birthdays like ni nyina yetimi ye ema adwumako for ne ankwankra for nyina
eba aware sema ade a weekend bia no weddings awodo ekoso they say no boys be say no more per budget oye obi a eba word na mudi mu akotene no so obi person ware ahia say budget time no say na we so unya ansa na mo timi plan any wedding man
obi ane ne de obi betimi aka say o de 30,000 be ne de obi so de 5 million be ne de ni nyina
include the wedding
ya say that ni ehu okay say yenso yakwe new means no follow mpanyifo ni bi o hwe mpanyifo bi o hwe mo wedding na otimu say budget e ko mu no e betimi edu
okay
yes
okay entino yenko sensitive fashion weekend na nkasa yeka fashion a obi anim se na sitie bi o antade shame ene ne keka ho ndi sensitive fashion weekend no kiremu ye sen na ya musidi mujuma ne fa
oh fashion there enye antade shame kwa lifestyle but when we are can't fashion shows yes designers and designers models photographers bloggers you know ya kan boom no bia ache ne bobra na ne sina na adwuma sitie but in real chi no I am normally important na ejina designers no na models ne so designers are seen say among 40 who how creative their designs are, how unique they can sell themselves. Well, it's more or less like you per se you amount for brand as so I know say okay say me designer or someone for who say me create idea obi anye bi da nti say me creative bi say ya enti me must mad but e bia wonhu bi da nti say utimi say wetimi ayi we dey say me die kitu ayi dey obetimi atenete na the more wo yes na na manfo who say musanu adwuma te because about fashion shows are audience anybody are looking at your finishing, you're looking at how creative you are. Finishing very important. And if you're able to showcase this through fashion shows at the end of the day people are able to see your works and it makes it easier for clients to trust that you can deliver a good job for them.
Okay, and the sensitive fashion weekend, first edition it take place year ben
2016.
2016. Yes. And how was it?
It was good, bad, and ugly. Good in the sense that it was the first of its kind in the region, and it was okay. The anticipation was big. We were able to put a lot of publicity into it, but badness. We actually went in all out. We invested a lot, and because it was new and people didn't really understand the concept, patronage was quite low. And when it happens like that, when it goes against your budget like that, sometimes it's kind of worrisome. That was the bad part. But the good part was that it was massive. Like, people enjoyed, the feedback was good, and a lot of people were like, yeah, Charlie, this thing is worth going in again.
Okay, into 2016, no, I basically summary I woman, my atwaso, and I say, oh, I break a crab, Mojima home, and I was saying, atwaso.
Yeah, yet to us till COVID. COVID ma enyama ye slow kakra, in the sense that around COVID too, the same thing had to happen. We had to do promotions and we had to break, and after that the same promotions again. We had to replace tickets and all those things before the show was run. And after COVID, yeah, just one edition. Last year we wanted to do another, but last year too a few things to happened that slowed things down. From that time, yes, okay, let's take our time and replan it very well before we come back strong.
Okay.
Yes.
And apart from models, now any designers no, if I phone a come target audience no.
Okay, target audience there normally is the youth and everybody who loves fashion, everybody who feels like Charlie. It's for a funny reason, fashion shows is, our red carpet celebration too is something major because Obi also chess and like I am coming to slay, like I'm coming to show what I also have. Maybe what my designer to produce for me. Or and ideally we work with a lot of people. We work, like I said, we work with the finest MCs, designers, models, bloggers, photographers, videographers, lighting crew, stage setup people. Like a lot of people go creatives when it comes to tickets production. I mean, when it comes to even our photo shoots, coordinating and all that. It's a whole lot before the final day.
Okay.
Yeah.
By 7 years near the first edition of Sun City Fashion Weekend, it take place now. And then I'll bet me a day on says you Buaka say through events we na di we na yet me achieve.
Oh, yeah, we've won awards. We've got certain nominations that blew our minds. Like, we were surprised. I think when CTV started the Entertainment Achievement Awards, the first of edition, we were nominated for Event of the Year. Yeah. I mean, we were in the likes of this thing, Sarkodie's events. That
was Black Love Concerts, Upfest, and Paja Literary Festival, Sun City Fashion Weekend, Festival of Praise
and Worship. Yes.
That was, I mean, Sun City Fashion Weekend. I don't cry a maiden edition of City TV Entertainment Awards. And you drew on Anka maybe so, but you did me way. How was the feeling? Abra Mario, sorry, and notification and answer message about say you're nominated or it was such a prestigious award.
Oh, it was. I can't describe it. It was a mixed feeling. I'm like, wow, I'm dumbfounded. This is good. Like, I was really grateful. I thank God for it. I was like, wow. So we are here in Sunyani, and we've been able to match up with huge events in Accra, and we're nominated. So it was a nice feeling. The team was happy. Everybody was happy about it. Yes.
Now, after the, before the event in Accra, Unyanti say it been nominated more, and as a more and team members in the been filed for the nomination.
Oh, but for the nomination, there a lot of people filed for it.
Okay.
And normally, when City as a brand called for nominations, a lot of people filed, and out of all those who filed, they felt like we merited it. So it was good.
Okay.
It was
good. Much me attended the event, no.
No, me attended. There was a plan to, but Omono, the first edition, even still, it's an online thing. The Omokati scenes, normally they plan and they do everything. So it wasn't as if it was a sitting event where we had to go and sit. If we were called to come and sit, we would have definitely attended.
Oh, okay. But who ebinso aya na uchimu say amanfo agada
no like it was a setup no mo so we share awards na bon say movie akwa kakra that was what they were doing. So that was how the concept was. It wasn't as if it was a seated event and we were all called upon. No.
Okay, it looks as if say after the nomination and I who say mode a event for Frubiaba. Meaning the sana there.
After it's after the nomination, we've done one.
Okay. And
we're hoping on doing another. Last year, there were actually plans underway to do another one last year, but personal NMOB took place and all that. I suffered a loss, And I kind of felt somewhere, and the team felt like, oh, Charlie, let's just let this year slide and plan very well and get back stronger. Yes.
A year event bia no a year na challenges wom. Wo de no say ne city.
Oh, challenges there say cut across. We kind of wished people really supported the concept more, because even our local designers, we tried so many times to reach out to them. We told them, Charlie, you guys should get on board. Let's do this big. Let's do this big. But for a funny reason, differences were team, and they really don't feel the need to unite and come up with these things, because they don't even see that some of these things, it puts a challenge across to other regions. Like, we too here, our designers feel they are capable. These are their works. We see works from other countries. We see works from other regions. But our designers feel like they don't need to get involved in this competition. But I feel competitions are healthy. It helps you grow as a person. But so I don't see why sometimes they feel reluctant to hop on board. And another one also, yeah, it still boils down to funding, but we're also hoping Charlie sponsors will equally hop on board. I don't see sponsors really taking part in events in Sunyani. I don't see them putting the networks, the beverage companies. I don't really see their involvement in events locally. We are hoping that as years go by, they will realize that, oh, these things are good. Why don't we patronize? Why don't we hop on board? It's in pioneer, so things should get better. Nah, I'm on board.
Okay. Okay, Bibi say more wish and I'm moving an anchor man for a best support more. Be so Jumadi in Muye.
Yeah.
And in him say Obebo de Ru Amana to a man for 3 more. A media eka edimu akotini pa. Relationship with media na ewo Bono Mantem and Sene City. A bass away event na.
Oh. Once I make no support me streamline the support to financial. Honestly, say me case media more ya, me transfer. I'll be lying if I tell you media hasn't helped, because I get a lot of support. People opt to even help for free. Me while be media people say, oh, Charlie Bay program, they mention wo, they are ready, I should have for your interview. Like, and I really appreciate all these people. So that's much. It's also something that, like, every day I thank God for these people. I need the just say sometimes because of certain standards we want, and say show there and you say bia we feel say baby I want to be in Portugal be like we feel say enye kese, because at the end of the day once you feel that your brand should be able to speak loud and compete with other top fashion shows. Yes.
Okay. Meaning say eba say mobile partnership mone media no ebedi nkomo na say mo partnership no before say letters say na mo de be kwa komo mo ana say phone call ana through emails eya mo target ehemfa for, because media no your TV, your radio and online mo de na na mo focus na we.
For a funny reason, fashion show is the only event I hear obi. I mean, it's visual, it's audio. We talk about a lot of things. I mean, fashion is actually a way of life. Until you guys what you see in Kwan, like how what you hear. Maybe a bit younger say we are talking about the do's and don'ts of every day. We can talk about it, and the listener will also know, say, I'm not supposed to do this in fashion. I'm not supposed to do this in fashion. Every media show, every talk show, every TV show has that bit of it in it. So we talk about fashion, we talk a bit about this. So you can't leave anybody out.
Okay, you can't leave Obia out, no. Yes, out there event, you know, bet me about some of the media partners when you event, you know, so.
Oh. Okahun.
Okahun,
KOK
media.
KOK media. KOK blogger. Me KOK as a blogger, KOK as a media person. Involving KOK. Radio stations, TV stations. I mean, it's a me case me born one na man bo bi din a e bia na nipa kro I get you offended.
Okay.
But most of the radio stations, TV stations all come on board to help.
Who on now for almost events?
Passion.
Okay, mudi nkomo a me ne mahu ne say ye event e wo ye Bono mantam ha. Media partners we be hu TV stations. We be hu radio stations, but about online and I say the new media na aya me shede hu no. Enti ne na minim anytime na me bisa say media no targeting him for. Mudi nkomo na den no mo kan mo hu ni say online no be ha no ye ni nkrofo a ombetimi apushi anase den anase eya na adwen no ebi omonwen ko ho se sesei no new media but ntino yen for monka the traditional media no.
Okay,
send it city
and the problem ba ko e wo ha no. One say another thing that's a challenge and so they say the event organizers we are not united. That is the truth. We are not united. Into the entire platform, I share it. We discuss what is new, what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing, and all that. Me, I'm open to any form of partnership or like coming together to do anything. But I don't see it that way with a lot of people. The advantage is that when you reach out more and you are not really getting any feedback, Emma, quite check. But me, I feel I'm not in competition with anybody here. If I'm to compete, I'm supposed to compete against other people in other regions, other people in other countries as a fashion show brand. Okay. And what we do, because what we do, movie premiere, Charlie, it's a normal thing. I mean, it's a touchdown from other places, and we do it together. Why would I compete with a local person? Then I'm a Jeffrey no, nothing.
Okay. So the Okas are all other places. And events are also Accra, Kumasi no. We have media partners now, radio stations, TV stations, and then me and my colleagues are more blogging a Juma evening. But Oba e hana umunusa, and so Benya Nanka ye no drew the standard and cry any Kumasi events no drew. And in na me pese me huni ntia events most of them no yes are no. Okay. But nini na muno why events no for some time one who challenges say account that and as what dream what say aha minya supports now support na minya nti no mami move it to a different area.
I'm on first suggestive baby. Even especially with the Sunday Fashion Weekend awards nearby. Once awards and then nominations we've received tourism awards, media events of the year. With so people's individual award shows and so on. Awarding. And when people look at it and they go like, people don't even believe it's from here. So why didn't you move it to Accra? I'm like, no, I am here for a reason. Why can't it be here? Why does it? I didn't ask Adipobiano. I said a KOK. Can't we equally have something big here? And see, the idea is also to grow with the town. Yeah, if you say because we realize if you realize to media no social and kofo wo heya na so mu fili say omu bie kakra na eja no mo adwane mo kokko kesi eja ni nyina akoye sika semintia because a lot of people don't feel appreciated much here because omu fili say the money isn't coming in and all that. Some of these things I feel say if we are able to, who knows, maybe in the future these telecoms, these beverage companies, some of these big organizations, they might feel like, okay, why don't we come in and we do it here? I feel when unity works, some of these things they will easily come in.
Yeah, no, because say be a big brands, wabobo companies are. If you are going to expect some mumra, as an event organizer, approach you more, and approach you more, no more response.
They won't even give you an audience.
Is it because of yes, say events and idea music entertainment be no na answer no be di nisika be shame no say the numbers game nti answer no be e di nisika be shame no we say okay say me de me sika ko she ha omo number set say emfaso say na menya free so
it's not always the numbers game. Obia every company has what they look out for before they put in money. Events, they want to look at the impact it has. not always the numbers. People how they want to see the impact they have. Because we've seen big organizations supporting events that are really small. What about those who do donations? Yeah, we get sponsorship. Near could donate here, my children. So, how many numbers are they getting? So it's about the impact they are getting.
Okay.
Well, Phyllis said they don't want. They want women to feel empowered and all that. So they want to sponsor anything that has to do with women empowerment. Nina, any numbers so much. It's all about what it tends to achieve, the impact it has on society. So all these things are there. But getting to these, organizations, sometimes you have to get, it's a who you know game. It's whom you know. Every time it's whom you know. You have to know somebody who is ready to help. What I say? We all know people who, they can just make phone calls and everything will be sorted for you.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, sometimes you feel like they have much more important things to do other than, coming on board to help your cause. And that is where the problem is. We feel like, Charlie, some of these things, they should look away a bit. Not so much. Just come on board and do it. Because, mind you, a lot of events, somebody company logo too, so that's I feel it's unnecessary. If the company isn't interested in your event, Charlie, don't move ahead with them.
Yes, the same thing. And about media now, we say or the ABA TV station be GD a logo at social media partners. We are KOK in the baby. Now I send there the fryer bread and say KOK. On country say, oh, me be events. One thing they say. Yet yenya partners and also how we see me events or Accra bet me the work and media partners no me patcho den na ye be ya wonso bet me aboa yen na mo discuss o say okay and a metro letter amount letter no me patcho office e wo he wa Accra kwan be na e be fa so letter na e de be ma okay ebia send it through email because you see I meaning crime any pan dey say adwuma ni na ebu okay me ntumi mba. But mamiwe after the event, me we amo. Na mo discuss. But no, oti wa na sumesi ana obentia send the fry amo nka hwe. Enti no eno unim say oto nsa afro e we event na se. Na se opese ombra event na se kra na bra se behwe adini ana se bra se obekava ade no. Because nkomodie bia ye de enkoso. Obehwe no or the big even who say big radio stations, TV stations, ebi wa ha, ebi wa outside Sunyane, no they are so. The ekobasa ama adwuma no ye den. Abra obi or outside the region no kra no efro no obisa say den na onye mawa. Betumi na promote event no. Ana ye person o cover o ye publication bi say o je say. Okay. But how would you say no question no crowd?
Yes.
Oh, and you know, I thought that I be blame you when I way when you say but I thought that so I say and say approach it is saying because una unim baby a wokro. Una unim ade a person will achieve. And you be a suture in the parano say okay, we ni say na meet me eden. De aboa. Anti nyina ye wa asudie ene nneema e wo say ye betumi de event e wo ha no ejina abrane etoda event organizers no ebika say wa bre wo ho a odi event wa hye event wa plan say ade we na meye no wo sha say o ya na ebimo enso invitation minim say wa experience bi bisa that
yeah experiencing I'm not really because of my branding experience. I don't want to mention any other person's brand.
But
yes. What started true because what started once we to say maybe no. And at the end of the day, people just come back to this and tell you actually with the mom who say different too. In fact, better ones don't even be. That's how it happens. And I say, how baby crab venue crab so used to cry and once later. So now I don't even discuss certain things before I even do it. Any money in our account. Because some venues we discuss with them that this is what we want to do. I don't know how come, but once say some venues now they are discussing with other people and it gets to you. That's you're seeing phone use person we use to have venue. I'm like, oh okay. because of some of these things, I've actually cut ties with certain places and not events. I mean, when I say that, a lot of people get some ideas, but certain venues, that's why. That's why we actually stopped working with them because of some of these things. And also we feel say these venues sometimes what they put us through when we have to work with them sometimes is so much. A lot of venues, even the ones we are even loyal to, sometimes you do certain things to you and you go like, but I've been working with you for some time. Why this street? Like why now? We've had challenges, We've had challenges. One major one. I didn't want to, okay, fine, maybe the question hasn't come. Can you believe at the start of an event, like, time at this year, so say, a year 8-2, I'm going to be doing that, almost say, a parts payment. So we are paying this amount of money, just a percentage, just more like 10% of the amount for you to be up, and you come and you turn off the lights, that's because we haven't finished paying money, the event won't go on. And some of these things you wonder, why is this so? Then you go back and go and hear that they say they have stories of people who came to do events there and they didn't make payments, so they need to, hassle you for your money. Forgetting that you are in the same region with them, you are in the same place, they know you, they know where you stay and all that. So why would I do that to you if I know it's something that it will continue? Then they want to treat you like an outsider.
Yes, dates no cry no go ha or no so our invitation or to me the date be share time also the be personal. Yeah, asemo.
Yes.
What bread? Events organize small bread. But obetimi anu so me ba sisi ana ya to ankomo no so. Emre ne kona fe ya sorry so. Okay for aha Top City TV. Jumadi unlimited chat with KOK e ba wa kwa mo ya order biara e free and wotwe e kopem ne mpa mu. And I had unlimited chat with KOK at the bro. But okay, na kuwiase entertain kesi so following our Top City TV on all the social media platforms, say Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any keka home. But on YouTube, no, betime I Pace TV. Now subscribe at their mind. Also subscribe our programs. How do I good no so no? Now bomodin I share at their mind. Say entertainment news. Sports, lifestyle, health, any keka ho dia any bia no www.newsantamark.com www.newsantamark.com with me I share the New Santa on Facebook now follow now we near koso Ghana amano ne any meya hodo bebre on Twitter at New Santa Mark Instagram LinkedIn any keka ho ni na so with me I share New Santa Mark ho mene ura Mario ni ama ena AD enkomo ono ena yo panimpa oda platinum edges ano e ka platinum edges so they say no kekan no mo ye adwumaku a omudi eye event wo say ya ware say ye ayiyo ene ne kekan ka ho ni nyina no o say eno ena ye dwumadi a omudi nemom dwumadi a ato amanfo chimpa na say ho da bubọ no e ya na igira brand no e Sun City Fashion Weekend eno ena platinum edges edi ho dwuma kese pa e wo Bono mantamu ha enti ye to enkomo no so ye sorry so ani sa enti no owura ni ama
yes
challenges ne de mo afofa bi mo how do bebre imitation ene ne ekoko so mo benya enka manfo support mo ene ade then ena osusu se wo se ye na event a ekoso ha mo engina abrane na ye ka eye event ekoso won kran amanfo bohumumu me na omudi etu omo no yebetimi akase event we so koso e will be
okay. Once with events about promotion, what people don't understand, they say promotion of events it's before, during, and after the event. I feel say I'm for to me focusing more on these ones. Now, promotion it leaves the circles of the region outside that it will really help because we feel that since it's in kind for events and same kind for so because when it comes to the edifics we have them. Tembiama for ya and Kumasi, Accra and all that. Fine, Accra is the capital. But when it comes to other regions too, what we have here, we don't have them in other regions. We have nice edifices here, we have nice centers here. We don't have them in other regions. So, what's our excuse?
Okay.
It's just Nipana say you so that the unity works. Na
What by the mammy misses us same way? I don't to say more events now move from Kakranus or move from no so I'm more musica. About as an event organizer, same will be here no saying.
Okay. No crack. Yantam from. Minka say ye freebie, ye freebie, ain't me film you now. And I'm the huntia. I think with our first edition, my team advisors felt like, Charlie, let's put people on board. Let's put people on board. Our first edition, not that time, Eastwest International Conference, they are new. So imagine we are doing an event there and we invite some of these local ones. Now we will be Charlie now, and I go like, what to say? You sit down, we waha. It's fresh. You see the performing room. Now, if you say, I said, "Can we not so fast to the baho?" And you look at the person and you go like, "No, you're not serious." It's that simple. And I don't want them to feel insulted, but I mean, there was a comparison. When you say even the likes of D Black Moon, and people have should be or young friend, but obeying whom say I'm fanning to on board. Even big musicians do it. Sometimes you look at the event and you feel like this event is good for my brand, so why don't I attach myself? In that way, a partnership. Because so who shema krana me postina me contacted bloggers contact obia adverts no musu push you na kase okra be perform ya. You are a plus to you. But no better to say plus na END. You say brand END. I get my point. But nipa bi obey kesi bi asha say o baby. Obi wo ho feel say or you bigger than be a pedestal be a feel say on and you go like no, you're not bigger than my brand.
Okay.
I mean sometimes there's a budget for everything. When it comes to, for instance, when it comes to my events, sorry to say our events, it's a teamwork, so our events. What is our main focus? Our main focus is the clothes and the models. That's our main focus. So if you want to come in, now we won't be tracking towards my say, scan, answer now about ina. Do you think I'll vouch? I won't go for it.
So are you saying someone deserve it?
No, I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but I'm saying the focus of my event.
Okay.
So if it was a music show, come here music show, and I mean invite you as a music person.
Oh, okay.
The focus is on you, so I need to deal with you in that way.
Okay.
Me, where is the focus? The focus is on the models and how to get them on the runway right. What do I say? Okay. So in that way, you don't play that much of an active role in it.
Okay, now just say, oh, about sensitive fashion weekend, there are moon said that in here musicians.
Exactly.
Or moon said that in here part of more targets
exactly.
and I said the focus.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, call assembly of a idea chat.
Oh, okay. Say your time. Okay, regarding that, I think last year, the last 2 years, when we did with Quaver, and she did an amazing job. And she also enjoyed what we did for her. I mean, your money produced track. And a music video man, and you're blending it into our performance, and it was nice.
Okay.
So yes, that's where we appreciated it. We did a lot of things for her, and she was very appreciative. So that's there. And it's not as if they are not important. I mean, per se, I want to really get my message clear. Okay. It's not as if they are not important. They are very important. Okay. But sometimes you also need to look at, Charlie, how they are building themselves up. Because if you invest in yourself so much, at a point in time, somebody also willing to invest in you. That's what I'm saying. And see, yes. Yes, we still thank our patrons, our partners, everybody who comes on board to help. Even those who go as much as liking our posts, we are grateful to them because it's all support. Those who like, those who share, those who mention us somewhere, those who are even mentioning us to our future helpers. We are thanking them in advance because you never know. Program. Why haven't you guys come on board? And they feel like, okay, then let's try them out. In advance.
Okay.
Because you are doing the best. Though you say a bus customer, but you guys are still willing to help anytime we call on you. Ti ya da masi bebre.
Okay, any ora niama ya da wase say ye to nsa frɛ wo Top City TV so obai.
Alright.
Ya se kwan eware a ewie ewa aboboa no ha na brebe mai kwan ama yedi dwumadi na si kai se dwumadi no unlimited chat with KOK a ekoso ewo Top City TV medin no Kofi Opon cheche kutwaniti awa na frɛ me Mr. KOK amejo so nyame adoma da se ne be san so abawa kwam.